always kind of pull it to the back. This takes the toggle necklace design and makes the toggle front and center. It's a great clearance price, the most affordable item in our show. Today, you are saving, so it is just reduced. You are saving $35. It's the first day that it has been at $64.99. An easy pay of $16.25 gets this one home. This is bronze, and you are looking at either silver or yellow to bring this one home. If you're looking for the silver, we have 120 remaining, and in the yellow option, 350 remaining. So we are getting limited. It is the most affordable item in the show, and it really makes a statement, especially, I just popped it on over the black, and it really, in that silver, it pops.
When I received my show lineup for this, and I get it a couple days in advance, I thought it was a mistake when I looked at this price, because there is so much labor that goes into this necklace. Now, let's talk about the toggle on this, because so I go 5 times a year to Italy, and I know what to look for at the show. You're trained. You go to a couple of booths, and you immediately know they're the trendsetters. So you see what you want to immediately go to them and say, okay, what's happening?
And you're looking for what's going to be popular.
What's going to be popular? Not what's popular now necessarily. What's happening? They're projecting the trends, and so I knew that this toggle trend was going to happen. Now, the toggle itself is a beautiful clasp. It's a very upscale clasp, but I noticed that toggles were happening where they were more functional, not functional, they were more of an adornment. Decorative. Yes. And I loved that look, and so I started seeing it all over. They were doing earrings like that with the toggle dangling from an earring.
Oh, wow.
It was in bracelets where it wasn't a real toggle bracelet. It was just dangling off the bracelet. So I saw this necklace, and I fell in love with it. Let's talk about the links. This is from a factory who really specializes in very high-end link designs.
Okay.
And they've taken this here where they've taken the traditional oval link, and then you see that double twisted.
Yes, that's beautiful.
You know, wire work.
Yes.
I call it a cable look.
Yes.
That's the same cable design that you saw on that 4-strand cuff that we saw.
Okay, yes.
So if you show that next to it,
I see.
Totally different factories doing this now, but that look to me, obviously I gravitate towards that look because it's a very high-end design house look. And you can see it there. Well, it's just the same way it's done on that cable. Two cables twisted together to form that look. And I like the combination of that twisted cable with the high polish because it comes.
I do too.
It forms more of a texture design.
Right.
And you see that design. Look at the whole necklace, and then when you come down on that, necklace, you come to a big circle in the center.
Yep.
Well, that center is the focal point that drops that toggle. The toggle almost forms like a mini Y necklace or a mini, adornment on its own, a pendant of some kind. And that's what's so beautiful about this. That's the popularity behind this. That when you wear this, I am telling you, you will get so many compliments wearing it out of the house. It looks Italian, it screams Italian. This would be an 18-karat gold. And every piece, by the way, every piece that I do in bronze, I always ask the factory, if this was an 18-karat gold, what would the gram weight be? And the gram weight's about 20 grams on this, and it would be about $6,000.
Okay, so if you didn't hear what David just said, he was mentioning that if this necklace was done in solid gold, it would be over $6,000.
And I'm not making that up. I'm literally just trying to exemplify when someone says to me, well, why bronze? Bronze is this nickel-free tarnished personality, but all you're seeing, touching, and feeling is that buttery 18-karat gold, a layer of it, a thick layer of it, or rhodium we put over that bronze, so you feel that, and you're getting this heavy, solid, necklace with the trend of that cable look that is so high-end looking.
Wow. Oh my goodness, here's Jackie, so you're seeing it there against your neckline. So beautifully done. That really interesting take on a paperclip chain, which is just so gorgeous. And then I'm seeing a note here that it's called a torchon design. What does that mean?
The torchon design refers to the Italian, it's an Italian word, where they refer to the cable design as twisted.
I see.
Torchon refers to the twisting of the wire. So that's how they identify it themselves.
So if someone says, I love your necklace, you can say, thank you, it's a torchon design.
Yes.
And then you can give them a whole little history lesson.
And I should know exactly how the Italians would pronounce it, but it's much prettier than torchon. Torchon.
We'll have to learn. Do you speak much Italian?
Just the menus.
I learned how to say, did I tell you this? I learned how to say carino cane, which means cute dog.
Yes, yeah, carne.
And non parlo italiano, which means I don't speak English, but I really want to learn. So this would be a great way. You can start learning your jewelry terms and learn a little bit more about Italian as well. Really large, if you're wondering, do I use the toggle to get it on? No, you actually use the lobster claw clasp back here. So you don't have to worry about opening or closing through the toggle. You have an oversized lobster clasp back here that really is going to be an easy on and off for you.
Again, I love what I call the juxtaposition of that high polish link next to that torchon or that what I call a textured link.
Yes.
A textured link which is formed from two cables tightly woven together, tightly, put together to form that link by hand. It's just really an amazing process. And then it comes down, forms that toggle in the front. When you wear this, it's very trend driven, but it's also becoming a must have. It's not going to go out of style.
No.
It's something very interesting. And by the way, it doesn't matter how old you are or young you are. This is great for everybody. A lot of the jewelry, someone says like, well, could you wear this if you're a younger generation?
Right.
It's absolutely something you would wear. You'd see the younger kids wearing this necklace because of the way it's done, the way it's got a little more edge to it with that toggle design in the front. No one ever, and that's the beauty of what I do, what I'm able to do by designing jewelry. No one thinks about making that toggle as an adornment. They think of toggles are functional. We only use toggles for functional purposes. Well, why not? Why not step outside the comfort zone of what I'm seeing at the jewelry show, and I'm there, I'm going in 2 weeks, I can't wait to see it. They have projects waiting for me. When I'm not on air, if I'm not working with the buyers, I'm designing product over and over again with all these factories. So when I go to Italy, they have these waiting for me. Sometimes they work, they have to go back, they say, this is what you gave us to do. So that's how this design develops. It was from my very early on, and I gave them this idea. It took 5 iterations back and forth to the factory.
This one took 5 iterations.
Yeah, I didn't like the scale of it. I thought the toggle was too long at first, and then they shortened it, and I thought it was too short, and then the links themselves weren't hanging correctly. This is all very important to me when you're doing this. And let me show you something else on this if I could.
Yes, please.
Since we still have a little time left. I'm going to show you the clasp here.
Yep.
Take the clasp
lobster claw clasp.
Watch what you can do here. Now, let's say you wanted to put it on a different link.
You're so right.
I'm going to show you that.
You could shorten it.
Because a lot of people will write to me and say, you know what, I wish you had an extender on it. You don't need an extender. You can see it here.
Yep.
Anywhere. It's a big...
That's great.
It's a pear-shaped lobster claw. Sorry, I'm going to show you here this way.
Yep. Beautiful.
You can see it there. There we go. That's what I wanted to show. And so you can hook it on any link and you can make it any size you want, including the longest. So that's called versatility in my jewelry. I'm always thinking like that because otherwise I want to do sizes. If I'm not going to offer sizes, you better make it so that they can wear it any length they want.
Right.
So that's why I do that.
Oh, that's amazing.
Take it off, put it back on again.
And the price is absolutely amazing. It's just reduced. So if you're watching right now, maybe you've been kind of drooling over the jewelry all day on these clearance prices that are not coming back, but are here for you on QVC2. Now's the time because the most affordable item in our show is also one that's going to be timeless that you can wear for years and years to come. Great gift for a young person in your life, as David was saying. I was speaking earlier.
Yeah.
I really wish that as I was growing up and going through these high school graduations and college graduations and grad school, I really wish that I had either purchased some jewelry myself to commemorate or had been given gifts of jewelry, because then every time you wear them, you think back to that wonderful occasion and that wonderful event. So maybe you want to commemorate something, or maybe this is just your summer barbecue necklace, because this is going to look just as good with a white tee and jeans or shorts as it will with that little black dress.
Yep. Do you mind just showing what it looks like on the yellow on you? Because
of course,
the reason I'm asking that is yellow and black, which you're wearing black, is the hottest thing happening right now in jewelry. I love the color combination. And I want to show this against black. I can put it on you really if you want.
Sure,
Here, I'll just do it really quickly for you.
Beautiful.
Okay,
I'm always usually I'm a yellow gold.
Do you mind just grabbing your hair?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Thank you. That just makes it easier for me.
No problem. So this today, where you can bring this home, look at that. The black and the yellow.
That yellow, that's the buttery color
is that
of 18 karat gold. That is 18 karat gold.
Right.
It's a layer of 18 karat gold. So you don't have to worry. It's tarnish resistant, nickel free. Because all Italian jewelry has to be nickel free by law, by the way. So if you have an allergy,
by law,
if they have to get it tested, they have to send a piece. It's a government standard.
Wow.
You cannot have nickel, and that's not true about anywhere else in the world, by the way. So if you're allergic to nickel, and many people are, it's an allergy.
Yes.
People have, and so we don't. So in their silver, And they don't use nickel as an ingredient in silver. And a lot of people will use nickel to make silver. So they don't do that in this case because it has to be pure.
Oh, is this a beautiful necklace? I cannot believe it's under $65. It should be $100.
Yeah.
So today you're saving $35. And remember, you are getting that 18 karat gold over the bronze. It's the white gold or the yellow. So you'll shop either silver or yellow in this case. It's my pick of the show for just something that's affordable but really impactful. David, thank you so much for being here.
It's been so great. I love working with you. My second time.
I love working with you too.
We're going to get her to Italy. If Allison's listening right now, we got to get Rachel over to Italy with me.
Carina Cane.
She already's been there before, and she knows what dog is in Italian. So.
Yes, I do. I would love to. Will you post on social media when you're there? Okay.
Oh, absolutely. I'm going to go live there, walking around the show, and I'll do all that.
So be sure to follow David because you'll get a little behind-the-scenes look. It's so great to shop with with all of you, and with David and with Michelle Lau for my hours here on QVC2. I'll be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. for some great food shows on QVC2. The jewelry is going to continue, but we're going to take a little pause for David Venable and his afternoon coffee talk, and then more jewelry clearance after that. Have a great rest of your day. It was great shopping with you, and thank you, David.
Thank you.